Okay, so today we're going to review these new Crayola dual markers. I found them at Target. I already opened them, but they come in this very nice tin for storage. There are, I believe, 32 colors ranging from 16 actual markers. So first we're going to go through the different colors. This one is red and scarlet. The red is a brush type, and the scarlet is the pen type one. And the colors, let me make that a little bit easier to see. You can see, let me zoom in a little bit. You can see that, you know, this is watercolor paper that I'm drawing on, hoping that it won't, you know, smudge as much. But it doesn't really, you know, work very well. Okay, so the next one is the orange and goldenrod. The orange is the brush type, and the goldenrod is the pen. And the colors are very vibrant. Excuse the shaking camera, my setup is weird. I do like the price point. They're relatively inexpensive for if you're getting your child wants to get into drawing. I think they're like 20 bucks for the colors. So the next one is the yellows. We got yellow, which is the brush type. And I like the name of this one, Star Bright, and it is so bright, like almost like a highlighter. And you can try not to shake the camera. Like see how bright it lights up. That's one of my favorites so far. Now this is the next one. It is the jungle green and the sea foam green. The solid color like this is going to be your brush type, and the glittery clear one is going to be your pencil type or pen type, however you want to call it. The green is very, very nice, and the seafoam is almost like a light teal color. I really, really like the this color as well. So next pen is the pine green and the kiwi. The pine green is just a little bit darker than the normal green. You can tell like somewhat of a difference, almost like a forest green, which I guess pine is in the forest. And the kiwi is a very nice shade of the bright green. The next one is the teal and the blue green. Teal is my favorite color. I love it. This color teal I think is very, very nice. A very nice shade of teal. And then the blue-green complements that so well. The next one is going to be Robin's Egg Blue and Turquoise Surf. Let me pull that paper down. This is the Robin's Egg Blue is almost the same color, I would say, as the blue-green, almost, but not quite. And the Turquoise Surf is a very nice shade as well. I love how it's almost like each one is just going down the line, and it almost, well, like a rainbow. So the next one is going to be blue and sky blue. That is a very, very pretty bright blue. And the sky blue is a very, very nice light shade of that same blue. So those were the first set of come out, and there's 2 trays, so we're going to work on the second tray. This one is Azure. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And Blue Bolt. and Azure. All that, it comes out very nicely. Very smooth color there. And then the blue bolt. I don't know what it is about blues. Blues are my favorite shade of color. What about yours? What is your favorite shade to pick from? The next ones is going to be Plum and Purple Mountain. Now, my mom loves purples. Any shade of purple. When she bought one of her cars a long time ago, she picked it only because it was a pretty purple paint. And both of these colors are very pretty, but I think I like the plum better. What about you? Leave in the comments below. Which one is your favorite? So next we're going to have violet and I can't even speak. Flamingo pink. Oh, that is pretty. Look at that. That is a nice shade of violet. And that right there is a pretty shade of pink. I wouldn't really call it purple, so I would definitely call that a pink color. Next one is Primrose and Wild Orchid. Oh, that Primrose is very pretty. It's almost like just a little bit darker than the Flamingo pink. So you can see, putting those together, that there is a lot of purple there. And look at that. That is nice. That Wild Orchid. That's a very pretty color. Okay, so next we're going to do Raspberry and Coral Reef. Oh wow, that one's pretty. So far, I'm liking all of these colors. What about you? Crayola did a very good job with these markers, with picking the color shades. They're very nice. So we have a few more left. This one is Parrot Pink and Carnation Pink. Oh, look at that. That almost matches my watermelon background. Oh, look at that. I think I like the Parrot Pink just as much as I do the teal colors. So two more left of this group. We've got Dark Chocolate and Brown. Well, that comes out very smoothly. Look at that brown. Those are nice. And then the last one is Black and Gray. Oh, and that black comes out very smoothly as well. And that gray is very nice. So far, my first reaction to these markers is they do color very smoothly, very nicely. I'm using, again, the watercolor. It does not bleed through the watercolor. Let's test out the bleeding factor. So I got this piece of drawing paper out of a book, and this is just normal drawing paper that you can buy at Walmart or Target. So let's see what happens when we color like a heart. Does it bleed through? And of course, before we check, we're going to do both sides, the brush, and then we're going to do the pin side to see if one bleeds more than the other one through. Again, everything is based off your pressure too. So if you have a child who has very strong grip, it might do more. But as of right now, it does not appear to have bled at all through the paper. I mean, you can see the indentions, but this is definitely, oh, it did smudge. It wasn't dry. I would say these 5 out of 5 for not bleeding, 5 out of 5 for color, because the colors are very vibrant. And so let's see how they blend together next. Okay, so I drew this the other day. It's Pikachu dressed as Baby Yoda and Froakie. Froakie on the Pokemon Go game has just been released as a playable, like a catchable Pokemon. So Pikachu has a yellow face. One thing I'm not liking so far is I used artist pens to draw this, and the black is already smudging. It's been a few days, so it's definitely been dry. So that is a big problem there for if you have a kid, or if you yourself use them and you know, outline your pictures before you color them. And let me just look at these. I think, is this the, yeah. And the only downside is if, you know, you like the one color, like this color right here, which is the kiwi, you're stuck using the pen form. And so it would be nice if they made the brush and the pen form for the color instead of one or the other. So that is a downside. I would probably put the design of it as like maybe a 2 out of 5. Only because, like, look at that, look at that. It definitely looks like a kid colored that. So let me just add some, makes it too dark. Too dark. Let's try. Yeah, I totally messed up the Baby Yoda costume. But we are going to continue on, persevere through let's see, let's make the lollipop good yellow. Let's make it blue and green, and this will definitely see how my lollipop design is much to be lacking. Actually, we'll do, it's too dark. We'll do pink. Yeah, I would say design-wise, I really like them. The colors are very pretty, like, well, color-wise, design-wise. But the actual coloring with them, I would give them a 2 or 3 out of 5. They're not, I wouldn't use them on a regular basis. I probably will give these away to one of my friend's kids, only because this is not, you should not have, like, even using the pen tip, it's not something that, you know, I don't know. I would say, design-wise, I'm glad I tried these out. I don't think I would use them on a regular basis. For just me personally, I'm going to give these away to one of my friend's daughters who is learning, because I think something like this is good for a beginner to learn the aspects and how markers work. But definitely these will be a perfect gift for the child in your life who loves to draw, loves to color. And Crayola, their colors are so pretty. But yeah, I would say overall a 3.5 out of 5 for my rating of these markers. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and follow for more review videos. Sorry about my awkwardness. But yeah, thank you.